Lay me next to Squidward's hopes and dreams. Hey everyone, welcome back. If you're new here, thank you so much for joining me. My name is Jasmine. I am a colored pencil artist and this is my second channel. So I decided to start this new series where I go down the animated movie rabbit hole. One day I was just scrolling through movies on Disney Plus and I stumbled upon Ron's Gone Wrong. Ron's Gone Wrong is definitely one of my favorite animated movies. It is so underrated that it is criminal. Nobody ever talks about this movie. It has excellent ratings, but as you guys know from my last movie review, I don't do anything with ratings. Rotten Tomatoes means 0 to me. The storyline is great, the animation is spectacular, and yet it's nowhere near as popular as Frozen or some other Disney animated movie that is also a musical. Why is it always the musicals that get popular? I hate musicals. The animation quality is definitely on par with DreamWorks or Pixar. I was pretty surprised because this was more of a high budget animation film. From the studios of Locksmith Animation and 20th Century, I introduce you to Ron's Gone Wrong. Ron's Gone Wrong sets around a kid that comes into contact with these social media robots. The inventor of these robots has good intentions, wanting to bring people together safely with his algorithm of friendship. Here's the BubbleBot launch, showing all the great features like chat, music, apps, safety settings.
My algorithm for friendship. The code that drives your new best friend, the BubbleBot.
Welcome to the future of friendship.
You want to meet it? Okay.
Now the main point of these robots is to find friends for kids.
Hi. So that's your posts and friends and photos, right?
Yeah.
Okay. This is for you. The world's very first BubbleBot.
To bring people together. Sounds innocent, doesn't it? Note the biometric handprint scanner that's required to set these up. Barney's grandma is the absolute best. I love her.
Barney,
Yep.
you have safety vest
Uh-huh.
and snack.
Barney heads to school with his necessities for the day. An apple, a chicken foot, and an inhaler. Barney suffers from asthma and he doesn't always have the best coordination. One of the robots falls off the truck. By the way, these BubbleBots are super expensive. The skins are absolutely hilarious. There's like Captain Marvel, Wrestler, Stormtroopers, Iron Man. So these robots are always connected to the internet. Therefore, the kids can live stream from the robots anytime. B-bots are the new thing, and if you don't have one, you're not hip.
Hey Savannah, hey Sam.
The school has a designated B-bot doc. It's pretty much the same concept of one being addicted to their phone, more specifically social media, and they get so wrapped up in live streaming, notifications, followers, going viral.
Okay.
If their bots deem them incompatible, they don't hang out during recess, even with kids that they already know. Barney is a loner in case you haven't noticed.
Okay. 18 minutes of recess hell.
So that's what we've learned in the first 8 minutes of this movie, and props to them for getting to the point so fast. He doesn't have friends or a B-bot, so all the kids that have friends already have the B-bots, not the kid who could actually benefit from it. His teacher is so annoying.
All alone again?
Her annoying periwinkle eyeshadow that I hate so much.
You have to be kidding me.
Oh, she's not kidding.
You need to sit down.
Huh?
The teacher decides in her mind that it's a fantastic idea to make Barney the center of attention and holler about him not having friends.
This is gonna work, Barney. You'll see.
It really won't.
Yes, it will.
Nothing can go wrong.
Bring it in, brave soldier.
Wow. What?
Bring it in, Barney. Come on, Barney boy, bring it in.
Wow. How low can a kid go?
How embarrassing. I would just pass away.
Didn't you write me an essay on rock collecting?
Yeah, no.
Will you go talk to Barney? He loves rocks. He
Lay me next to Squidward's hopes and dreams. He collects rocks because he's allergic to everything else. One thing they show is that the kids get too focused on only socializing with friends that have similar BubbleBot social media interests. So kids go from being in cliques to being in cliques. Seems counterproductive. Is this what MySpace was like? I didn't understand social media at that time. Like way back in the day, MySpace was around when I was in middle school, and I feel like everybody around me had a MySpace page and I had no idea what they were talking about. They might as well have been speaking another language.
Oh, seriously?
Seriously? Dude, it's your birthday and you still didn't get a B-bot?
Maybe he doesn't want a B-bot. Maybe he prefers rocks.
Ha, you're poor.
You're a rock star, Barney.
Oh, snap.
You get it? Who's your favorite movie star? The Rock?
Killing it, Rick.
You rock, man!
Just gets funnier and funnier.
Barney's dad works in exports, so he exports toys and he tries to get buyers for different toys that he's promoting.
He'll hold your phone. Oh, hi, Barney. Good day. Mr. Takahashi? I had Tokyo. I need this contract.
So he does work a lot, but he does still pay attention to his son.
Sure. It was fine.
Graham knits Barney a hat.
Lovely boy. Thanks, Gran. Ow, whoops. Made with love.
Pause. We need to pause and really appreciate the detailed animation work of this hat. When I first watched the movie, I kept paying more attention to the other hat that's similar throughout the movie because there's just so much detail to every fiber on the hat. Being an artist, I notice these things. Because of the types of drawings that I do, I often pay really close attention to certain types of movies, both live action and animation. I like looking at the detail work and trying to see how I can apply it to my own traditional drawing, even though I don't do any type of digital work. I just examine things really closely to see like the light source and to see the texture of things. Somehow helps me.
What time your friends come, Barney?
Graham cooked all day and prepared a feast. So Barney is in a home that doesn't have a ridiculous amount of money, but he is well taken care of by his dad and grandma.
We're a little worried about you. You never go out with anyone or have friends over. You know, that's why we thought invite the whole class.
I make food for all your buddies.
I don't really have. They probably just didn't read the invite. No one does paper these days. They send messages with their B-bots.
His dad encourages him to get outside and do stuff. Be in nature.
Really? You need a B-bot to have a social life these days?
That.
Yeah, Dad, kind of.
No, I don't want you addicted to some device. You should be out there in the woods, kicking around with a buddy. Get out there, Barn. Interact. You don't want to spend your whole life glued to it. Yeah, no.
Graham and Dad make a special trip to the Bee-Bot store, goat in tow.
B-bot. Get him something useful like a snow shovel. Or a cordless drill.
It's what he really wanted. If his mom were alive, she'd have known that. Mom, people! Oh, people!
He's okay. Or fine.
This very much reminds me of Apple stores and the whole Apple sphere, Apple ecosystem, whatever you want to call it.
I need a B-bot.
Some person with a colored asymmetrical haircut that runs the store.
I throw in goats.
She's real friends. And when you get bored of this one, you can eat her. Less waste. Good for planet.
What?
Notice the before the internet establishment in the shopping center background. Yeah, don't think I didn't notice that bookstore.
What do you got for me, pal?
We got 5 pads and some phones.
Oh, yeah? What about that one?
That one fell out of my van earlier.
It's the driver that almost hit Barney. He sells his dad a Bee-Bot that fell off the truck. It literally did fall off the truck. He wakes up and he is so excited to have his very own Bee-Bot. He feels like he can fit in with the rest of the cool kids.
Huh?
Something is happening? Not. The dial-up sound just really brings it all together. The production people knew what they were doing when they threw that audio in there. This bot isn't even connected to the Bubble Network.
How? You're not online?
Ron is severely defective.
So how am I supposed to fix that?
No problem. I'll scan my database to find out how to do it.
He has no sense of anything at all, at first.
The answer to your question is on the Bubble Network.
Ron only has names that are saved that start with the letter A, so throughout the movie he refers to Barney as Absalom.
Please connect. Connect. Please connect. Connect. Network.
So much software is missing, including the one for his solar charging.
Where are you going?
Abu Dhabi, Addis Ababa.
You're supposed to stay within 6
Arizona.
feet of me.
6.
Hey, no. I'll take you to school tomorrow, okay? Stay here and learn stuff. Just stay. Stay.
Barney arrives at school like he fits in more, kind of like those kids where they get a new toy that everybody else has and then they go to school and they brag to everybody about what they have at home.
I could follow you, Ava. I got a Bebot. It's at home.
Okay.
Now he can just bring that up in conversation to seem interesting to other kids. Barney arrives home to his room to find items all over the place. And Ron is partying with Graham in the kitchen, dancing to music from the old country.
I love you, friend Bebot. He's very funny.
I now know everything about you. I know your underpants combust at a temperature of 232 degrees Fahrenheit, 17 degrees below the melting point of your inhalers.
Inhalers are gone.
Gran is 78, a former anti-communist with an approximate weight mass of 360.
Oh, no, Tiki.
He tries to guess Graham's weight. After all of this destruction, Barney decides that it's time to return Ron to the store to exchange him for another one.
I get to choose my friends, and I don't choose you.
And he takes a detour to the playground, and behold, there are some terrible children there.
Rich, would you give it back, please?
Rich is a bully. He will live stream anything that he can find. Like a baby Jake Paul. Is that what Jake Paul did? Or was it Logan? One of the problematic Pauls. One of them live streamed everything or something. I don't know. I don't get into that. I've just heard of the name.
You got me in trouble. That's your fault, man.
Your fault, dude.
What? So, come on. Cheers up.
Typical bully playing keep away. He got mad that he got in trouble for harassing Barney. Why do people get mad when they're doing bad things and then they get caught? Oh no, now you can't publicize your delinquent behavior, little criminal.
Shut up!
Why did you hit me?
Because I don't like you, derp droid.
I don't
Rich
like
hits
you,
Ron and Ron
droid.
slaps him back, which is fair, and chaos ensues.
I'm gonna destroy you.
Cut the live stream!
I'm the greatest of all time.
Yes, it is fun. Wrong, but funny. 0 views on his live stream, by the way. Barney discovers that Ron has no safety controls because they were never uploaded.
Incorrect. I have no mega safety controls and stuff.
Rich's Bebot calls the police.
I think it's him. Both of you, hands where I can see them.
Ron really said, catch these hands.
It's violent, uncontrollable, and highly dangerous.
Okay, great. Let me look into that.
Pink hair lady with this scripted
Let me look into that.
in the most customer service-y voice. I'm getting deja vu about my old job, but with far less enthusiasm. You pay me to show up here and do my job. You don't pay me to be enthusiastic. Unfortunately, the store plans to crush Ron due to his danger to society. You can't just run amok slapping children in retaliation. Barney changes his mind, heading to the crushing room where he recovers Ron.
Fred must stay within 6 feet. We'll go to the crusher together.
No, crushing is not fun. It means crushed, flattened, annihilated.
Something I noticed about these out-of-the-way animated movies is that the kids seem to be in far more physical peril than in other movies. Well, it's not that dissimilar to The Incredibles, now that I think about it. There's another movie that I watched called Son of Bigfoot. The adults are putting the kids in terrible danger. We might review that one next. Stay tuned. Ron takes everything literally because he's a robot. Barney manages to sneak out of the store with Ron. Bubble hits 100 million units sold in a very short period of time. This investor is so annoying. His name is Andrew, by the way.
100 million units sold. Woo, yeah!
He's so proud of ending sleep and harvesting data.
If our share price goes any higher, we'll have to give it a spacesuit.
And so, what about the Bebot that punched a child?
He's jailbroken, essentially. If you don't know what that is, look up jailbroken phone. That's what I'm talking about. Barney teaches Ron everything about himself and how to be his friend since Ron doesn't possess any useful software.
Dislikes: possums, musicals, school, generally.
Barney hates musicals and he has asthma. Sounds familiar.
Savannah's house!
Perfect. Boom. Oh, hey guys.
Barney rolls down the hill into the backyard of two of Barney's other classmates.
Savannah, please don't tell anyone. I'm not supposed to have him. He has to be a secret.
Barney sneaks Ron back into the house. He really just gets away with so much, honestly. He's asthmatic and secretive. That cannot be easy.
You should see me during recess. Oh, it sucks. I stand there every day, on my own, on the edge of the yard.
Internal dialogue is usually awkward in some movies, but I don't mind it too much in this one. We get a glimpse inside Barney's head, even though we can see what he encounters on a daily basis. And that's another reason why I like this movie, because it's not a musical, and yet they were able to portray this very briefly and without any songs.
For a few people to share a bench with, you know? But why would they?
Another reason I like this movie is that it does teach some lessons, like don't be addicted to social media. Don't be worried about trying to get people to like you all the time. I don't care if people like me. It's very freeing, by the way. I remember at my old job in the earlier years, there would be just a few individuals that would be so bent on me liking them. Why does it bother you so much that I don't like you? I'm around you enough. Every day is enough.
Location. GPS. Get up the grid. Where is it?
The investor is beside himself in worry, and we get more insight on how greedy he actually is.
It's not actually on the network? That's impossible, so I don't believe you.
He only cares about getting people's data just so that he can sell to them.
The kid? I want everything. Contacts, shopping habits, shoe size.
You mean his private data?
Sure. Why else do we collect it?
We've got nothing on him. He hasn't friended anyone. He doesn't blog, post, or share. Creepy.
Meanwhile, when the creator learns that this is all happening, he is beside himself in joy.
Awesome.
Knowing that his creation is causing the joy he originally intended for the consumers. In corporate terms, there seems to be a disconnect.
This is it. It's what I imagined when I was his age. They're having fun.
Fun? How can you have fun offline? It's against nature.
The Bebop company decides to look for this rogue robot while Ron escapes and gets into people's personal space.
Would you like to comment on this picture, old woman? Barney likes rocks, asthma inhalers, and his grandmother's food. Will you come to my secret shed and like him?
He sends them friend request sticky notes, and he tries to be the non-internet social media.
There are no friends in the shed. I am for making friends.
No, you have to go before they come out for recess.
And recess is upon us once again. Ron has brought random people off the street into the school. The irony of an overweight gym teacher. See, didn't I tell you earlier about the movies putting these kids into weird situations? Is that weird or what? Random guy, grandmama, Sir sniffs a lot, the neighbor's parrot, and let's not forget the random tiny bald man. Rich discovers that Ron has no safety settings while Barney was being sent to the principal.
Safety settings, parental controls, account limits, all off.
That's how come he hit you, dude. I want mine like that. Then it can hit me too.
I could get R-rated movies.
And the Bebots use NFC to retrieve Ron's jailbrokenness.
Find that code. Unlock. Unlock. He's gonna get us 1 trillion views.
And here is Savannah. This girl irritates me because she just gives Barney a lot of backhanded compliments.
My post is such a hit.
What post?
20,000 friends love.
What? I said he has to be a secret.
You're like a very popular person, but you're trying to be nice, but also not. She overshares about herself, and she puts Barney in even more trouble with the company because she posts a video about Ron talking about his lack of settings.
But it went crazy. You're such an actual freak, Barney. It's like almost cool.
Why is she hugging him? Oh, that's right. Because he's her golden ticket to social media fame. Exploiting people is a way to go, am I right? Everyone's Bebots are running rampant, and there's absolutely no limits as to what these can do. This is perhaps the coolest scene in the entire movie. Rich and Savannah fight for the live stream views as Rich accumulates almost all of the Bebots on the playground, then turns into a massive robo-gorilla.
You got this on the live, bro!
So it's basically kind of the apocalypse.
You weren't expecting that, were ya? Grandmama was almost hit with a scoreboard. Savannah takes advantage of the whole situation and she live streamed the entire thing because she's so hungry for attention. Not a good look, Savannah.
It hooked me.
What happens after that, you ask?
Sharing. It hooked me.
Sharing, it
Sharing. Stop it. Don't share that.
Savannah now gets a taste of her own medicine. Naturally, the remaining Bebots in the audience share her most embarrassing moment. This took, what, about 1 full second for them to record and share? She did strive to get the most attention on social media. I thought that's what you wanted, Savannah. Is this not working for you, Savannah? It's only okay for you to share embarrassing moments of other people, Savannah?
Blowing the patch now.
So Barney's been kicked out of school for something that really technically isn't his fault. Like, he knew that was gonna happen. He's what, 13? Now Bubble is starting to lose money because their stocks are starting to tank. And Mark is at a loss for words. The investor Andrew, of course, has it all figured out. Savannah's crying because she's the new viral video. Barney and Ron escape the shed and they pass Savannah's house, and he notices that she's having an existential crisis.
Okay, sorry. My bad.
What's going on?
Bubble are looking for Ron. They blame him for the riot. I have to protect him.
Barney and Ron end up in the forest behind his neighborhood.
To the woods?
Please, don't tell anyone this time.
Andrew wants to spy on all the Bebot users to track down Ron.
Access the cameras on every Bebot in town.
Use Bebots to spy?
No, we're just recording for training and monitoring purposes.
Yeah, he's special, isn't he? So we're just not going to talk about the amazing animation of this water.
Gotcha.
These two decide to hide out in this tower they find, and they sleep there until morning.
Say no.
It starts getting cold. That would be so annoying. Imagine your phone being on all the time, even when you're sleeping, where it dances and sings along to the sound of your life being over.
23 million friends love Poop Girl, the remix.
He hasn't come home. And yeah, so we're checking with his his fellow children.
It's interesting though, she has a change of heart, keeps it a secret this time.
Alex, Jaden, yesterday was sick, right?
Sorry, Jaden's not available right now.
They blocked me?
They don't want to hang out with him since the whole Savannah incident, and they use robots to communicate that message. Now this I can get behind. Get me a personal robot that will tell people things for me so that I don't have to do it.
You have ruined my life. But look, it's Barney. He's missing.
What?
You and me, we got him in trouble. He's in the woods. It's our fault he's out there.
They take some accountability in why Barney runs away. Ron's battery is starting to run out because he doesn't use solar charging. It's getting cold and dark.
The weather's getting worse.
So, access the security cameras.
There aren't any. It's the woods.
Insane.
He gathers the Bebots from around town and they are sent to the forest. When the investor realizes that they've been found, he purposefully doesn't disclose it to anyone. He sees on the screen that Barney is laying on the ground, so he leaves him for dead.
We've done our best. Let's call it a night.
What? We can't do that.
But what about the boy?
He's just not in there. We should try across town tomorrow. Let's all go home.
Ron uses the last of his battery to bring Barney as far as he can while Barney is having a severe asthma attack.
No, Ron, they'll take you forever.
Ooh, those are terrible. Fun fact about asthma, it can get worse in severe humidity or cold weather or both. Finally, help arrives.
He's over here.
Check his legs for a pulse or something. Oh my god.
All right, deep breaths.
Everything's okay. Dad's here.
Andrew only cares that the bot is trending as a hero so that the company's stock goes back up.
Evil profit-sucking... grab it!
Give me the box. What are you doing?
No, stop. You can't take him.
It's dangerous.
He's not dangerous. No. You can't take him. We won't let you. That bot is Barney's best friend, dude. He just saved his life.
The kids in the waiting room come to the realization of what's important and that they used to be friends.
I've known Barney since we were little. You were his best friend in kindergarten, and you were mine.
Mark, the CEO, arrives, brings Ron to Barney, and Ron as well, he's fixed. Or is he?
I invented Bebots. They're my dream. Connection and friendship, but it's not working. I fixed him.
What'd you do to him?
His code was unstable, so I reinstalled the algorithm.
He fixed me. Selfie? Old women, not trending. Widow dads, downer. Enhance and post.
Barney wants the old Ron back, but Mark is locked out of the company's cloud service, so he can't restore Ron to his former flawed glory.
I'll just log in and I'll find. Huh? They can't lock me out. I'm the CEO of Bubble.
Andrew is the new CEO.
As the new CEO of Bubble, it's my sad duty to announce that the shareholders have wisely agreed to fire Mark Wydell.
Graham disguises herself at Bubble headquarters as a cleaning lady to sneak everyone in, and they can go to the cloud to get the original Ron back.
Pat down.
My cats are fighting. I'm not gonna get in the middle of that. Andrew tries to do damage control and convince people that the kids are the problem.
Okay. See? That's what it did at my house.
Barney's in the cloud storage room and the power goes out.
Powering down. System at 10%. 5%. 2%.
New fear unlocked. But he manages to find Ron's code in there. Mark restores the power to the main computer unit and Barney downloads Ron again. Look at that happy moment. Aw.
Hi, Absalom?
Okay, I'm gonna stop at this moment and warn you that the next section of this video is going to be spoilers. So if you want, pause this and then go watch the movie. Barney sees how miserable his classmates are. They are lonely and fake. So the truth comes out. Barney wants to share Ron's code with 225 million B-bots.
Upgrade all B-bots to be like Ron? Oh, Ron's code! Of course, his code is the fix to mine!
The only downside is that the original Ron will disappear. Barney decides to sacrifice Ron for the greater good of technology.
Ron, wait, where are you going?
Into the network.
No way. You just copy your code and send that.
The settings have not been uploaded.
No, his code is fragmenting.
All of the B-bots receive the upgrade with the new code and all of the unimportant features are gone.
Data harvesting units controlled by us, so we can sell them stuff. I hate kids.
Ah, good old blackmail, for good reason. 32 historic hours of Andrew as the CEO. Back at school, kids are enjoying their perfectly imperfect robot friends.
Hey!
No cameras, and they're full of glitches. They never know what to expect, just the weirdness.
Like king of the bots. They love Tadowski.
Recess is better.
Dude, we gotta tell them! You pranked a global freaking tech giant, man! Please let me stream the reveal, bro, please!
Take it from me, Rich. Fame is overrated.
Barney has people to hang out with and socialize.
Look what I brought. I brought one for everyone. Cheers.
With chicken feet.
Barney!
Oh my god, why is she there?
Hey, you see? I told you my bench would work. Oh, yeah.
And there you have it, one of the most criminally underrated animated movies that I have seen in a while. I am losing my voice because I'm talking so much. This has been a very long video. I've been recording this for an hour and a half. The story is great and we already know how I feel about the animation. Have any of you guys ever seen this movie? I like that it pokes fun at CEOs, technology, puberty, social media, popularity, being awkward and socializing with other humans. Apparently humans need regular social interaction. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you like watching these reviews or story times or TV commentary. I'll probably do these movie reviews every now and then if I come across a movie that I really like. So far I do have a list, but I do have some other shows that I want to talk about and I have a couple of other story times that I want to share with you guys. I'm gonna try and alternate those. You can follow me on Instagram at jasminebaker.artist and be sure to check out my website jasminebakerart.com where I sell all kinds of art. There's magnets, stickers, keychains, and high quality fine art for sale. Buy some art to stare at when you're tired of looking at your phone. Thanks again for watching and I will see you guys next time. Bye. So tired. I'm losing my voice. I had to fix my light. Yeah, that's way better. Now I can be blinded.